Taylor Swift used Olivia Rodrigo's? Let's talk about it. Okay, listen, guys, we have fallen down the rabbit hole. This is the part where you're like, how dare you talk about Taylor Swift? I unsubscribe. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Okay, go ahead. All right, Miranda Pillsbury from Atlanta, Georgia in the comments, because you sure have a lot to say. Okay, listen. I think that Taylor Swift has some issues. I also feel like a lot of people really try to like nail her to the cross per se because she has such a good girl image. So any little thing she does, they blow out of proportion. But I don't think she has a good girl image. I think she has a good PR team behind her. Okay, that's the truth all day long. All right, her team, the way they scramble behind her when stuff happens is absolutely insane. They do such a great job. All right, she better be paying them like top dollar. So there's been like these rumors circulating that Taylor Swift had used Olivia Rodrigo's like nasty drama and that Taylor Swift took writing credits or song credits or stuff like that. And I'm just like,
Let's break down the alleged feud between Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. This goes way back. Olivia Rodrigo has been a fan of Taylor Swift her entire life. And after Driver's License dropped, Olivia made a post about being next to Taylor on the iTunes charts. Taylor ended up commenting on this post. I couldn't find the comment because there are 24,000 comments on it, but Taylor ended up saying, "That's my baby and I'm so proud." Olivia ended up reposting Taylor's comment, said, "What is breathing?" She was very excited. Soon after, Taylor posts a video of Olivia singing on her Instagram story. Olivia again screenshots and posts this to her feed, saying that Taylor was the reason she even started writing songs in the first place. It all starts to go downhill in July of 2021 after Olivia's album Sour is released. Taylor Swift, Jack Antonoff, and St. Vincent were given co-writing credits on Olivia's song Deja Vu. She had talked about how influential Taylor's song Cruel Summer was on the bridge of Deja Vu, and as a result was given writing credits on that song. This was obviously a bit messy, and Olivia did an interview with Billboard in October of the same year with Alanis Morissette, and the two of them said that there were a lot of women in the industry that they had looked up to their entire lives who ended up being mean girls. In November of 2021, Red, Taylor's version, came out, and fans were assuming that Olivia was going to post about it, considering how big of a Swiftie she had been vocal about being. This was a ring that Taylor actually sent Olivia, but Olivia ended up not posting anything for Red TV, but she did post about Gracie Abrams' song that came out on the same day. In December of 2021, Olivia was announced Time Magazine's Entertainer of the Year. In this interview, she said it was very frustrating for people to knock her creativity after Taylor's Grammy nomination for Sour was withdrawn. Olivia's producer, Dan Nero, also made a comment saying that people get funny about songs when they become really popular and want credit. Paramore was also credited on Olivia's album for Good For You, so it seemed like that there was a little bit of animosity there from her producer. Olivia is also really good friends with Conan Gray. Both of them were very vocal about being Swifties in the past, and they were actually even used for promo for Fearless, Taylor's version. Conan ended up doing an interview and was asked if he had listened to Midnights, and he said no, he hadn't listened to it, he hadn't had the time, which a lot of fans took as being shady. February 7th, 2023, Olivia and Taylor are both at the Grammys, and they do not take any photos together. Taylor takes photos with a lot of celebrities, but not with Olivia. But she does take photos with Sabrina Carpenter, who's been publicly referred to as Olivia's frenemy. So all in all, there's no solid proof that the two are in a feud, but for them to go from being so supportive publicly of each other to nothing definitely has me curious.
Here's the thing, right? I've been watching the Capote files of The Swan. Remember the Capote wrote the book The Swan or something like that? Well, like, here's the thing, right? When it comes to swans in this book or in this TV show, the swans were very affluent, very women of wealth, very wealthy women in Manhattan, and they would travel to Paris to, have gowns made from Balenciaga and Dior and things like that, like very prestigious women. And they kind of hung out in cliques, and the swans, we call them, they despised one thing, and they despised getting older, and they despised the younger women. This is the truth all day long. And I think that Taylor Swift, when it comes down to it, she despises getting older, and she also despises younger women. And honestly, I feel like Olivia Rodrigo was that girl that was coming up behind her. I mean, this is my opinion, but a lot of people feel the same way. And so I think that Taylor Swift kind of sneaky snake her way into that friendship and was like giving her gifts, making her feel loved. But why not? It's a power dynamic when Taylor Swift is up here and you have Olivia Rodrigo just climbing her way up slowly but surely, and she reaches out a helping hand. Of course she's gonna take it, you know? What else? Was she gonna deny it? This is her way to come up. And if she but you have to question, was Taylor Swift's motives legitimate or not? You have to question yourself like that. Like what? And I don't think so. I think Taylor Swift was like saying, hey, this girl is up and coming. Like her team told Taylor Swift, this girl's up and coming. Okay. Obviously, we can't do the whole beef thing like the Nicki Minaj and Megan. That's not gonna work for your image, Taylor. Be her friend, kill her with kindness, give her gifts, love bomb her. All right, give her ideas, you know, and then take writing credit. And there's a whole thing where like Olivia Rodrigo was so happy she got a ring from Taylor that she put it on the album cover. So it seems like everything Olivia Rodrigo does is somehow tied to Taylor Swift because of their friendship. I've been watching so many TikToks about this, guys. This is the Achilles heel of Taylor Swift, and I'm telling you this right now because she's gonna do this again. Whatever up and coming girl is coming behind her, she will befriend them. She will be super nice to them. She will collab with them. She's doing it with Ice Spice. I mean, Ice Spice came out of nowhere with her songs, and this is basically like Princess Diana. What else she said? You think you're the ish, you're not even the You know what I'm saying? This very like, I think that Ice Spice is just very trending. I don't think she's here to stay. I think she's very much a trend. That's my opinion. But I saw how Ice Spice was trending. Ice Spice did collaboration with Kim Kardashian and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Taylor Swift puts Ice Spice on a collab. And I'm just like, girl, but I'm not upset about it because this happens all the time. I've seen Cardi B do it to other people. I've seen Nicki Minaj do it to other people where they see up and coming people and they like collab with them, right? I've recently just seen Ariana Grande do it with Mariah Carey. That song, Yes and, was amazing.
I got a package from her with this like handwritten note, and she gave me this ring because she said she wore one just like it when she wrote Red. And she wanted me to have one like it. And like all of this amazing stuff. She like hand wrapped these gifts. I truly like don't understand where she finds the time, first of all, but like also I feel so lucky that I just like was born at the right time to be able to look up to somebody like her. I think she's incredible, and all of her support and like genuine like compassion and excitement for me has just been so surreal. And
it's like, well, let's do a little remix and have Mariah Carey on there. Now what? Now people are going to want to listen to that version and the other versions. So to me, it all comes down to money and greed. Money, greed, and power. And Taylor Swift, I think, really wants to be that girl on top, and she will do whatever it takes except start drama, But I think she has a plan to, I think if Olivia Rodrigo did not help her out in some way, I think that Taylor Swift would have went after her man or had her man flirt with her, or like, oh, I can't believe my man left me for Olivia Rodrigo, and everyone's gonna hate Olivia Rodrigo.
At this point, we're all pretty much familiar with the like Olivia Rodrigo Taylor Swift drama that's been going on. I guess drama isn't even really the right word because it's more just like a lack of interest on Olivia's part after being like mega super fan when she first like was getting traction. Excuse my voice, I just woke up. I feel like none of the evidence for Olivia Rodrigo hating Taylor Swift is like very good though. You know, you have people saying that like the Grudge was written about Taylor or whatever. The fact that Olivia doesn't post about Taylor on her social media anymore, like that doesn't do it for me. But what is like the strongest evidence that I see nobody talking about, nobody at all, is the fact that Olivia would not shut up about Taylor for so long. Like, even when she was, like, getting famous, like, outside of Disney Channel, she was always talking about how Taylor was such a big inspiration for her. She loved Taylor Swift, like, whatever. You're telling me that Miss, when he says something wrong, he just fly me to France, never found enough money to go to the Eras tour? Like, I'm sorry. There's no world where Olivia Rodrigo, who loves Taylor, would not even go see the tour. There was a lot of speculation that like, oh, she was supposed to be an opener and like she turned it down. I feel like that can be excused away. She didn't want to tie herself to Taylor's brand, which is like what a lot of people are saying is the reason why she's like pushed away from talking about Taylor and everything. But the hard evidence of her not even liking Taylor anymore is the fact that she never went to the tour. The Eras tour is an iconic moment for people who aren't even Swifties. Like, it is the biggest tour so far of like most of our lives, and she did not go. And now she's on the Guts tour. She's not gonna go. She's busy. She's a working girl. The time is up. She never went. It's not like she didn't have an opportunity to. She has money. Case closed.
It's her that she's a homewrecker now or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, she will inch her way into it. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful with Taylor Swift. Okay.
Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo's relationship is your typical fan meets idol then kind of hates them after relationship. Why? Well, for those of you who don't know, Olivia and Taylor had a fallout a few years back when Olivia's debut album Sour came out. Taylor's reps claimed that Olivia's song Deja Vu sounded a lot like Taylor's Cruel Summer. This was also after Olivia went around screaming that Taylor is her biggest inspiration, so it was easy to play the well, you're a copycat game. This resulted in Olivia giving Taylor 50% of song royalties. This fallout had fans believing that Olivia's hit song Vampire is about Taylor, and while that theory may be a bit far-fetched, there is one Olivia song that might convince you of their fallout, and that song is The Grudge. Let's take a look at some lyrics. I have nightmares each week about that Friday in May. One phone call from you and my entire world was changed. In case you didn't know, Sour was released on May 2021 on a Friday. She also sings, Do you think I deserved it all? Your flowers filled with vitriol, which indicates that Taylor seems sweet on the outside, but on the inside she may be a bit rotten. Then she sings, You built me up to watch me fall. You have everything and you still want more. This seems to reference how Taylor went from hyping up Olivia and calling her my baby to crushing her in legal battles. Taylor does have everything a pop star would want and more, if we're being honest. She is the biggest pop star right now. Olivia sings, and I try to understand why you would do all this to me. You must be insecure, you must be so unhappy. And I know in my heart, hurt people hurt people. Interestingly enough, Taylor has admitted multiple times in the past that she does have a huge fear and insecurity of fading away from the industry and losing her star power. And I think when Olivia came in, broke many of Taylor's records, won several Grammys in one night, and had Swifties support, Taylor got very threatened and played dirty. What do you guys think?
I don't understand the fandom. I get it, but I don't understand it. I often question, like, is this real? Is it all just bots and fake views and stuff like that? Like, I don't understand that whole aspect of it. But with that being said, it doesn't matter what I think about it. It matters what you think about it. And if you're gonna take writing credits from Olivia, like, off of what? Off screaming sounds? Like, can you imagine if hey, so you wrote a song and you were screaming in it, and so I wrote a song and I was screaming in it, and I just kind of feel like you copied me. I need some writing credits. Like, do you see how dumb that sounds? You know what I'm saying? There's so much drama, guys. So much freaking drama in the thing. Okay, anyways, let me let you go. Oh, I do want to say, the e.l.f., I freaking love this one. The e.l.f. liquid blushes. Let me tell you why I like it. Because it's affordable. You can get it at the drugstore. And this is shade, I think it's Pinky Promise or something like that. Pinky something. Let me open it. I like how small it is. It's very compact, but it actually works. And I'm going to give you a review of it here. I'll put it on this side right here. It actually works. I'm not mad at it. And let me get like a little brush here. I got a beauty sponge, so I'm going to like just do that. So when you put it on, it looks really crazy. But then you start blending it out, and you can warm it up with your fingers. It does that whole gig. I don't know. I like it. Now, is it the best thing in the market? No. Because you have like brands, you have other brands who are doing this, but they're doing it at like it's more expensive. This is a drugstore. It looks really good. So, you know, e.l.f. is coming behind a lot of people, you know. Anyways, I'm still suffering with my my voice. I lost my voice. I was partying so hard. So send me some good vibes. Send me some positive energy. Any home remedies. I can't get a day off to save my life, girl. Okay, I can't get a day off to save my life. I went, I've been taking this. Let me show you. Let me show. The Vicks Vapor Cool. It works, but it just gives me like temporary relief, but it works. So it's very powerful too. Anyways, let me let you go. Let me know what you think of all that drama in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys later.